Hello, my dear students. We have completed the fifth chapter, arithmetic progression. Hope you understood the chapter, and please do all the problems. So today we are going to discuss a new chapter, chapter 7, coordinate geometry. This is actually you have studied in your 9th standard, the basics and all you have studied in your 9th standard. So today we will recall some idea that you have learned in your 9th standard. Okay. So see, this is one xy plane, right? So here this horizontal line represents x-axis and the vertical line represents y-axis. Okay, so from this point to this point we are called this as x, and from this point to this point we are calling it x dash. Same way, this point to this point we are calling it y, and from this point to this it is y dash. Okay, that also you know, from this right side it should be positive and left side it should be negative. Similarly, the upward direction should be positive and downward direction should be negative. That all you have learned in your small class. So this entire plane is called xy plane or Cartesian plane. This entire plane is called xy plane or Cartesian plane. Same way, this when we are drawing this xy plane, this is divided into 4 parts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 parts is called quadrant. So this is our first quadrant. This is our second quadrant. This is our third quadrant, and this is our fourth quadrant. So in first quadrant, both x and y value should be positive. When moving on to the second quadrant, y value should be positive and x value should be negative. When moving on to the third, both x and y value should be negative. Then moving on to the fourth quadrant, x value is positive and y value is negative. Okay, so this point, see this point. This point, when this both y and x axis meeting at this point is called a point of intersection. Point of intersection. This point of intersection is named as origin. What origin? We are denoting it by 0, and that represents 0, 0. We are writing like this 0, 0. This origin is represented, we are writing 0, 0 here. 0 denote x-axis and this 0 denote y-axis. So when we are pointing any points on the plane, before that, if A, 2, 3, consider A, 2, 3. Always remember that when we are naming point on the plane, we are using A to Z alphabets in English. So we are naming using this alphabets. Here A, 2, 3, this 2 denotes x-axis and this 3 denotes y-axis. So this x-axis is called x coordinate, or another name is there. What is that? Abscissa. Same way, this y-axis is called y coordinate. This y coordinate, or otherwise it is called ordinate. Clear? Nothing. X-axis is called x-coordinate, and other name is that is abscissa. Y-axis is called y-coordinate, other name is ordinate. Usually we are using x-coordinate and y-coordinate. This abscissa and ordinate are rarely using. We are not using commonly. Commonly we are using this x-coordinate and y-coordinate. So this is all about the point, denoting point. Now how we are denoting this point 2, 3 in this xy plane? See here, x is a 2, 3 in this x value is 2. That is 2 is positive. So consider where is a positive value, that is here. Now see y value is 3, that is positive 3. So when we are marking a line from 3 and a line from 2, when this meeting this point, we are denoting like this, and this is a 2, 3. This is a 2, 3. Same way, when if we are denoting b minus 2 minus 3, how will you denote? Always say first here is the negative value and here is the negative value. Now here b is minus 2. Minus 2 means that is in the x-axis. So b is minus 2 and y is 3. So when we are marking, if the line should be like this. This is b minus 2 minus 3. Clear? So this is the method of marking point on the plane. So in this chapter we need to study 5 topics, that is distance formula. There are 2 distance formula, midpoint formula, section formula and area of triangle. In that, area of triangle is omitted from this year because according to our revised topic, there is no area of triangle to study. So we can study only 4 topics, that is distance formula, midpoint and section formula. Okay, so these are the topics we need to cover. Now moving on to the distance formula. So what is the distance formula? I told you this point we are denoting it as O. This is our origin. Now there are 2 equations we need to study under the distance formula topic. That is, the first equation is distance from origin to any point on the plane. That is from here to any point. If suppose if I'm going to denote it here one point, that is P. Okay, so from P, this P is any of the point that is on the plane. So we need to find the distance from this origin to this point P. So this is the first equation we need to learn. So listen here, if you are drawing a perpendicular line, it will touch us at 4. Same way, if you are drawing a parallel line, it is touching at 3. Now this is 4, 3, right? Now we need to learn this distance. Okay, so now it formed one right angle to triangle, right? It is 90 degree. Now see, if we are drawing the triangle, the distance 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 and this is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The distance is 3. This is hypotenuse. So when this is a right angle triangle, so we can use the Pythagoras theorem. That is what hypotenuse 4 square plus 3 square. Base square is plus altitude square is equal to square root of 25 equal to 5. So this is the same method we are going to follow here also. So when this distance of OP is equal to, that is distance from origin to any point on the plane, OP is equal to, if it is x comma y, we don't know the value, we are putting it as x comma y. So what is the distance formula? Instead of this, square root of, instead of 4 we have x square, plus instead of y we have 3 we have y, that is y square. So this is the first equation we need to learn from this chapter under distance formula. That is a distance from origin to any point on the plane. Clear? So this is the equation. Now second equation is a distance from if consider any 2 points on the plane, this 2, or there are 2 points here with this 2, or this point and this point, this 2. So the distance from any 2 points on the plane, okay, not from the origin, a distance from any 2 points, if we are denoting it a x1 y1, this is b x2 y2, same. So any a distance from any 2 points on the Cartesian plane, we are using the equation same. What is that? Distance is equal to square root of, same way, instead of x square we have 2x coordinates, so we are using x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Clear? Otherwise we can write it square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Both are same because this is negative value and it is square. Whenever we are if the value is negative or positive, we are squaring this equation. So this is the second equation. These two equations are very important. This we are going to study in this chapter. We will discuss some problems in the next class. Okay. If there is any doubt, you can contact. Thank you.